My bad. No, no, it's not. It's not live right now.
No, I literally just clicked the live button. We're live.
Oh, shit. Well, anyways, yeah, sorry about that. But, we are into the Christmas race for 2023. And last year we did the Christmas race for, as a first, and that was in, I think, the 2005 cars, or maybe the 2007 cars. But so yeah, that race was something to watch. And yeah, 2005 cars, and and it really put on a show for all of us. So I expect the same thing. Obviously, all equal ratings now. Obviously, last season wasn't not the case that way.
The Grand
So
Marshal for today's race is about to
we'll go through the starting lineup for the 2023 Christmas race for the Fanta Cup Series. So, starting on pole will be the 10 of Eric Almirola, and alongside him in row 1 will be the 1 of Ross Chastain. Then in row 2, it'll be Kyle Larson, the 5, and Chase Briscoe in the 14. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47, rounding out the top 5, along with Jimmy Johnson starting P6. Then is Austin Cindric in the 2, and the 41 of Ryan Preece right there. Then is the 38 of Todd Gilliland, and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Then is the 15 of J.J. Yaley and the 24 of William Byron right there. And there's the 6 of Brad Keselowski and the 91 of Shane Van Gisbergen. And it's the 54 of Ty Gibbs and the 22 of Joe Logano. Then it'll be the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 17 of Chris Buescher. Then it will be the 99 of Daniel Suarez and the 20 of Christopher Bell. And the 21 of Harrison Burton, and the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Then the 31 of Justin Haley, and the 16 of AJ Allmendinger, 2 colleague cars right there. That'll be the 23 of Bubba Wallace, and the 45 of Tyler Reddick, 2 of the 3 2311 cars. Then it'll be the 9 of Chase Elliott, and the 13 of Chandler Smith. Then it'll be the 48 of Alex Bowman, and the 12 of Ryan Blaney right there. Then the 42 of Josh Berry and the 43 of Eric Jones, both Legacy Motor Club cars right there. Then there's the 67 Travis Pastrana and the 3 of Austin Dillon. Then rounding it out will be the 8 of Kyle Busch and the 7 of Corey LaJoy. So we're going to have 35 laps here in this shootout in the Christmas race for 2023.
Drivers, start your engines!
So getting ready to go back racing. Obviously, defending winner in the 5, the driver in the 5, Kyle Larson, who was signed up as Kenyan. Obviously, Kenyan won this race as Tony Stewart last season. And starting P3, I think he's going to have a big shot at going back-to-back for 2 years in a row. And so it'll be Eric Almirola and Ross Chastain on the front row. Stuart Haas Racing and Trackhouse on the front row. Pace cars in. And we are green for the 2023 Christmas race. Eric Almirola leads him out of turn 2, but here comes the 5 of Kyle Larson, obviously starting third with great position right there to take the lead on lap 1. Now he's already going for it in turn 3. And things can get very risky here at this track at Alaska Superspeedway. when you go 4 wide off turn 4, someone could go up into the snow, like you see these guys getting very close to right there, and go off as you see Kyle Larson leads lap 1. Looks like a little bit of a stack up on the outside behind there. Looks like Chase Briscoe might have got that outside line stacked up a little bit as they're 4 wide almost. And 4 wide, there's enough space for 4 wide for most of the part of the track, but it can get very tight off some corners, and that's how wrecks start. As you see them. Oh! Wow, someone went into the apron right there. That's one of the Collie cars. It's the 31 Justin Haley. Justin Haley having a big problem right there as he holds up the 24 William Byron, one to the wall. It's spinning, goes to 12 of Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney spins down the front stretch. Looks like he only collects Alex Bowman and nearly collects Austin Dillon. And that already will cause the first caution of the race on lap 3. And we also saw, I think, the 4 of Kevin Harvick getting into the outside wall back there as well.
And
So it'll be
is this for the
Daniel.
race back? Or
No,
does Suarez get it?
Suarez got it.
All
So
right.
Daniel Suarez will have the lead. Looks like Ryan Blaney going for an early spin there. With contact with Alex Bowman, I believe. Oh, no, he had contact with the 67, I think.
Yeah, it was him and Pastrana.
Yeah, Blaney went up into Pastrana, and that put the 12 a little bit offline, and then down into somebody. I think it was the 9 of oh no, it was the 7 to Corey LaJoy. So he gets into the 7, and around they go. 67 hits the wall, and the 48 of Alex Bowman nowhere to go. Looks like not much damage to the 12, but we also saw the 4 of Kevin Harvick getting into the outside wall off turn 4 as well. And yeah, it looks like he gets up into the snow and gets hard into the wall. You'll see that from a lot of guys in this race. A lot of guys that are going 4 wide for going for the position, and on the outside it's just such a treacherous spot. And once you get up into that snow, you're going straight into the wall. And there goes the 12 you see going around. We'll ride more with him. Yeah, it wasn't even that hard of a tap either that got the 12 a little bit loose. I mean, we saw, he just barely tapped the back bumper of the 67, and it just sent him straight left, right into the 7. And then the 67, as a result of that, hit the outside wall on the right-hand side. But so that'll cause the first caution of the day. And so Daniel Suarez will be the leader. Looks like Ty Gibbs was able to get second place. And you see Ryan Blaney there. Will go ahead of Alex Bowman, Kevin Harvick, and Austin Dillon. Might see some hitters for the guys who have damage, but I don't think anyone's going to be out of the race after that one. And one of what's funny, Kyle did just mention how he regretted choosing Blaney before the race started, and already he's had troubles. Looks like Pastrana, Blaney, and Harvick and Buescher surprisingly will hit pit road. I'm not sure why the 17's down there. Might be
I mean, we did see in that wreck, it appeared that Buescher got a bit sideswiped by Blaney.
That could have what happened. The crew might have just been fixing damage down there. You see Pastrana and Harvick and Blaney will exit pit road. Looks like no damage, well, minor damage on all those cars. And so we'll go back racing next time by. Nobody out of the race after that incident. But things can and will go wrong at this track with how fast these guys are going. These guys are going at about Coca-Cola type speeds, almost 260 miles an hour. And once someone gets up into the snow at that type of speed, you know something's gonna go wrong. Either they flip, with a change in banking from the snow to the wall, could send their car into a weight shift, or even the big one could happen on the front stretch. So we'll have to see what happens in these next 30 laps as we go green. It'll be Daniel Suarez back out in the lead, and Ty Gibbs in second. So here we go. Coming back to green once again. Suarez has Brad Keselowski behind him in the 6. And to his outside will be the one of Ross Chastain, who started on the front row. Pace car once again comes in. And we're back racing on lap number 5. And it looks like Ty Gibbs got a huge jump over Daniel Suarez, and he's out in front. So Ty Gibbs leading the race over Daniel Suarez and Brad Keselowski, who is pushing Suarez to try and catch Gibbs as you see them 4 wide for their back. Could get very tight off at turn 4 here. As it looks like, oh, what up in the wall and upside down. This is 7 to Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie upside down, and we were only fearing that one guy was going to go upside down here at this track. And it's finally happened on lap number 7. Caution flags out as LaJoie still rolls on his roof and
He
on
was
his
gliding across the entirety of the front stretch on his roof.
So Corey LaJoie lands back on his wheels in turn 1. And Ty Gibbs will inherit the lead. And that looks like it started way in the back right there. You can already see going back up on who's on his roof. But let's go back. See what really happened. Looks like might have had help from Denny Hamlin here. But not too sure. It looks like you see Chase Elliott after Corey LaJoie gets on his side, hits him right there. Gotta go even further back to see what happened right here. Looks like this is a good shot. And no, looks like no contact from Hamlin, but Corey LaJoie just put 2 wheels in the snow, and that was it for him. Then he weight shifts up and over. Chase Elliott gets into his rear windshield there. And then LaJoie is just going to keep sliding on his roof for about the entire front straightaway. Actually, yeah, about the entire front straightaway. Into turn 1 and stops it in the middle of turns 1 and 2 on his wheels. And that already causes the second caution of the race. And a crash that was pretty expected of this track. And obviously piloting the 7, Corey LaJoie signed up as Gaming Freak. And Gaming Freak in the Fanta Cup series is not having a great season. And I don't think this is going to I don't think this is going to be looked at great either. Man, even in the exhibition races, he can't even catch a break. So now caution is out for the second time. Chase Elliott Also getting damage repairs. He hit LaJoy pretty hard on the windshield. But looks like he'll be able to continue. And we'll be back green. Let's see, where are they? They're in 1 and 2. Or they might be in 3 and 4. They're out of turn 4. We'll go 1 to green this time by. And get back to racing. Chase Elliott will be able to catch up with the pack, and Corey LaJoy looks like he will be our first DNF in this race. But it'll be the 54 of Ty Gibbs leading ahead of Brad Keselowski and Daniel Suarez, who just had the lead on the last restart. Ty Gibbs will be then back to the green flag along with Brad Keselowski as we hit lap number 10. Pace car pulls back in. Ty Gibbs will lead them back to the green flag. And we are green. Looks like the 6 of Brad Keselowski got a little bit of better jump on that outside line. More grip up there, it looks like, as the 99 of Suarez looks like he's already going to take it 3 wide. As he'll go up just behind the 6 of Brad Keselowski is Ross Chastain. You see already being shuffled out on that outside line. Joey Logano going 3 wide to the bottom here. We know Joey for making aggressive moves, obviously. It's like no 4 wide off of turn 4, and everyone's going to get through clean. Still 3 wide through most, if not all, the pack. As looks like Suarez checks up there. Austin Cindric now gets to the inside of him. And so does William Byron and Kyle Busch. They both slip by. And now the 10 of Eric Almirola, the pole sitter, going to the inside of Logano, trying to take the lead back away. As O'Haley getting very close to going in the snow there. Looks like he's going to be able to keep it out of the snow. 24 to go. Oh, Ty Gibbs checked up a ton right there. Almost got into the side of, I think it was the 13 or the 38. And now the 16 fighting for the lead with Shane Van Gisbergen in the 91. Still 3 wide. Now Martin Truex Jr. trying to take the lead in the bottom. Along with Kyle Busch trying to help him, and Chandler Smith right there, second on the inside. As here comes Busch, going for the lead, 4 wide in turn 1. To see Harrison Burton making it work on the bottom there. 13 of Chandler Smith will go down to block, and possibly, if the 8 doesn't block him, try and go for the lead. So Smith now to the inside of the 8 of Kyle Busch. 2 cars upside down. That's Dylan and Ross Chastain. Hard crashes. They're both up on the pit wall. Chastain sliding on the pit wall, but Dylan keeps flipping. And you see also involved the 31 of Justin Haley. And that is the 3rd caution of the race. Chastain and Dylan taking a wild ride down the front straightaway. And it looks like I think both of them got up into the snow simultaneously off of turn 4. And yes, that's exactly what happened. Looks like they hit that bump in turn 4, and it just sent them up the racetrack. Simultaneous flips. Dylan was able to land on his wheels, and Chastain looks like landed on Justin Haley, and Haley had nowhere to go. And Chastain was almost pushed into the pit lane, as both he and Austin Dillon ride the end of the pit wall. We'll take a look on board with Chastain. Wow. Hard hits for both drivers. As the 8 of Kyle Busch will be the leader. And where is the pace car? There it is. So we're back under the yellow flag on lap 14. So the 3 of Austin Dillon and the 1 of Ross Chastain will be out of the race as well. Actually, where is the 1? Oh, there's the 1. Yeah. Both in the pit lane and presumably out of the race as well. And so that'll leave, looks like Justin Haley will be staying out here, as that'll leave Kyle Busch in the lead, the 3 of Austin Dillon's teammate. And so we'll go green next time by. So we'll have 20 to go. Actually, 19 to go once we take the green flag. $16 out of 35 laps. Already 3 cautions here. As it has been the same bunch out in front. Kyle Busch in the 8 leading this one. Obviously being piloted by Mark, who won the Season 7, well, see this season's Fantona 500. And also see the Season 7 Fantona 500 as well. So, 2-time Fantona 500 champion leading this one. And that made him the first 2-time Fantona 500 champion, surprisingly. and we'll be going green this time by. Pace car is in, green flag. Chandler Smith in the 13 alongside Kyle Busch into turn 1. As the 3 is officially out of the race. The 1 hasn't retired it yet, but I assume he will soon. So they're already 3 wide down the back stretch, maybe even looking 4 wide. Kyle Busch shuffled up top. Here comes a 47 of Stenhouse to the inside. Ricky Stenhouse being pushed by Christopher Bell. I think, oh wow, what a checkup on the inside line. Huge checkup, oh wow. Oh, I'm not sure if something happened, but I saw something on the apron there, but wow, that was a big checkup. As someone slowed up on the bottom, couldn't tell who it was. It's Denny Hamlin trying to take the lead away, pushed by his driver Tyler Reddick. And Harrison Burton trying to take the lead away from both of them. Truex looks like he's checking up on the inside line. Didn't want to force it 4 wide there, but that checkup, I think by Todd Gilliland, has really set the pack apart. So those drivers are going to have to try and find their way back up there. They're 4 wide, now back to 3. Ty Gibbs in front of Tyler Reddick, they're 4 wide now. No one up in the... Oh, wow, Ryan Preece into the wall hard. Looks like he was able to keep the car straight, but into the wall he goes. I think he just got up in the snow and went into the wall hard, but luckily he didn't spin out, so we're still green. You see, right here, all by himself, just gets him in the snow and right into the outside wall. So that'll set him back with damage. As now the Trackhouse cars are battling for the lead, and also Josh Berry's in this. It's SVG, Suarez, and Berry, 3 wide for the lead. You also see AJ Allmendinger into the mix, as the 8 of Kyle Busch trying to go to the inside as well. And now he checks up the inside line. As Allmendinger to the inside of the 42 Josh Berry, being pushed by the 91 of Shane Van Gisbergen, as the 16 has no help. I think he'll finally get it from the 23 of Bubba Wallace down to turn 4 here. No, the 23 is going to go 3 wide. 15 to go. Everyone's still keeping it straight in the back. One car checking up down there. That might have been the 13. And you see the 20 of Christopher Bell falling backwards as well. As he jumps up right in front of the 8 of Busch. And now Almirola's back up front. And now under pressure from Alex Bowman here, who was involved in, I think, the first crash. And now Bowman takes the lead. Oh, into the wall goes 1. That's Kevin Harvick. We saw his teammate Ryan Preece go into the wall a few laps ago, and now Harvick follows him into the wall as well. Eric Jones now trying to take the lead along with Chase Briscoe right here. Josh Berry cuts low to the inside of his teammate and trying to slide up right in front of his teammate. Harrison Burton go to the inside of Jones, and now Barry to the inside of Briscoe for the lead. Coming near 10 laps to go. Now Truex to the inside of the 42. Oh, into the wall. I think Allmendinger just went in there. Looks like he didn't get it as hard as the 4 and the 41 did, but that was a close call there. And now these guys in the second pack are going to have a huge run on these guys in the first pack. A lot of draft. Riding aboard with Hamlin. Oh! Bowman went way wide there. Now 3 wide for the lead once again. Almirola down low. Hamlin, Berry, Yaley, and Truex 4 wide. Truex, I think, just backed out. He did. And that stacked up the whole outside line as well. Now Bell and Suarez get in front of that pack of cars right there. Decent gap between them. As Briscoe to the inside of Hamlin. Coming at 9 to go. Almirola stacks up the outside line. And SVG takes the lead once again. Watch outside because you have Briscoe and Johnson right there. All working together. These guys pretty lined up. Oh, Suarez. Oh, one flipping in the back. That's the 21 of Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton goes for a huge tumble down the front straightaway. Lands on his wheels. And now to the inside of the racetrack. And so that'll set up a late race restart as Harrison Burton goes for a huge tumble down the front straightaway. And Harrison Burton did turn left. Looks like, oh wow, he might have had possible contact with Almirola, which put his car in the wall and sent him flipping. You see, he also has contact with Austin Cindric. And the 21 will land on back on his wheels. Which, that isn't even the worst flip that we've seen today, I don't think. And we'll ride on board with with Austin Cindric. If I can find where he is. There he is. Burton with the wall, and Cindric has nowhere to go. So this will definitely set up a late race restart, as Cindric, I think, will be out of this one. Unless the crew can do a lot of repairs onto this car. And looks like they will take the hood off the race car, and he will be back out into the race. As for the 21 of Harrison Burton, though, I don't think repairs can be done in this machine. As it'll be Josh Berry with the lead. And depending on how things go, we might have an overtime restart. And this will go like Cup Series, like the Cup Series. And infinite overtime attempts. And we'll be going green this time by. And once we take the restart, we'll have 5 more laps to go. It'll be Josh Berry out front with SBG just behind. And also Chandler Smith up there as well. These are guys that we've seen up here for about the entire race. And I think anything can happen these last 5 laps. We could even go to overtime. Barry will have the lead. 14 Jace Briscoe with a 97 of Van Gisbergen. Green flag. 5 to go. Here comes a 13, already making it 3 wide for the race lead. You see 3 wide through a lot of the pack now. As the 13 takes the lead, here comes the 20 of Bell. 4 wide. Smith takes the lead, here comes Bell. Oh, Gisbergen up the track. He's going to keep it out of the wall. Almost 5 wide down the front straightaway for a moment. As now, Bell takes the lead. Here comes Hamlin and Gilliland. That second pack got a little bit shuffled. Let's see if they can rebound. Gilliland to the inside takes the lead. Here comes Larson with Allmendinger, who had just hit the wall previously. Oh, Suarez in the wall! Upside down with Barry! Huge crash! SPG is involved, and Suarez gets hit hard by Joey Logano. Terrible crash down to turn 1. Oh, and he gets hit again! It's the big one. Justin Haley also involved. And that will put us into overtime. With a massive crash down into turn 1. Looks like Suarez and Barry got up into the snow, and unfortunately weight shifted, collecting the 91 of Gisbergen, the 22 of Logano, and even the 12 of Blaney. And then Suarez gets hit hard in the roof right there by Justin Haley as well. Wow. We gotta take a better angle of that because that was huge. See Suarez and Barry up and over. You see Logano hit Barry, but watch Suarez right here. Oh my goodness. Gets hit right in the roof. And then gets hit again by Joey Logano. And that'll make it all 3 Trackhouse cars out of this race. So right along with Daniel Suarez. Oh my goodness. And that last hit to Logano is just hard. now we're right on board with Justin Haley. And so that'll send us into overtime here. As you see the 12 heavily damaged. And now the 38 will lead as we head into an overtime restart. As you see the 91 right there. I think was trying to get it back to pit road, but a car might have shut off on him. So now I'll have to push him back. SVG having a very good run today. Obviously inside the top 5, even the top 10 for a long while through this race, and gets taken out. And so now we're going to overtime. It'll be 38 of Gilliland leading, with Denny Hamlin in second. We know how good Denny Hamlin is on super speedways. I also think the 16's in a good position, but you see the 5 back here, the 5, the defending Christmas race winner, trying to do it 2 years in a row. He won the 2022 Christmas race, and now he has a chance to win the 2023 one. As here we go. It'll be Gilliland and Hamlin on the front row. Overtime, number 1 is underway. See the 5 bailing out on the 16 here. That's his first move, 4 wide already. The 5 getting pushed by the 45, up to second. See the 6 and the 48 down low as well. If they wreck here, we do it all over again. Here comes the 38. And the 5 to the inside of the 38. White flag in the air. Does anyone have anything for the 5 as the outside line stacks up. Here comes the 6. Brad Keselowski to the inside of the 5 at Kenyon. Or Larson, same thing. Side by side through 3 and 4. Can the 5 be a repeat winner of this race, or can the 6 do it? He's clear. And off of turn 4, it'll be the 6 of Brad Keselowski winning the 2023 Christmas race. And the 48 of Alex Bowman will bring it home in second. And Kyle Larson finishes third. And wow. Brad Keselowski, as Sean Ard will take home the win. What a race that was. Lots of flips. And so that'll do it. Keselowski brings it home with the win in the Christmas race. Alex Bowman in second, Larson third, Busch fourth, and Bubba Wallace rounding out the top 5. And that'll do it for the Fanta Christmas race. And me and Connor are up in the booth today, and we will see you at Coca-Cola for the next race in the Fanta Cup Series.